Hi everyone, so today I have an unboxing of the new Stray Kids album, 5 Star, and I do have all 4 versions, and I do have the Target exclusive versions. And then I also bought an extra copy of the B version too, just because the Target I went to actually had a bunch of the albums, and I figured I'd just get one extra one, just to have another Target exclusive card, and to see just who I end up pulling. I do feel like I'm probably going to end up pulling a lot of duplicates, but I do have another full set of albums coming, so I'm hoping it won't be too bad. I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the limited version, which doesn't come with a Target exclusive card, but it should have everything else. So there is the front of the limited version and the back and the side. I was actually really surprised by how many copies my Target ended up having. So I was kind of worried that they weren't going to have a lot because it was like later in the afternoon, so I wasn't sure if they would have run out of albums by then, and so I wasn't really sure what they would end up having in stock. Also, looks like the photo book actually starts off with the lyrics. And I've seen like a few scans and some of the photo cards, but I haven't seen that much, so I don't really know what everything looks like yet. I also don't know like which concepts go with which photo book, or they all have like some of all the concepts in them. CD for this version. I kind of wish they would have put something there instead of just having the blank white space. And it looks like there's a folded poster. I think it's a member specific poster. I don't think there's any way I'm going to be able to show that properly, but it is Changbin. And then I'm pretty sure all the inclusions are in here. And then there's another folded poster. I feel like this is probably, yeah, so it's a group poster. And it also has the track list on there. There's pictures from all of the different concepts. And I'm pretty sure this is the pre-order photo book, and I think there's like 3 different versions of this one. So this is the yellow one. It looks like just slightly different pictures than the ones that were in the photo book. Yes, there was that. And all the inclusions are in there. I don't know which way everything is facing. So I got Sungmin for whatever this thing is. I don't remember exactly what that is, and I can't remember what was version specific. And there's some stickers with all of the songs on there. And then there's like these little postcard things. And then there is the 2 photo cards. I did see that there was cards with the packs with like the members' fingers on there. I'm not going to be able to tell who it is from those, but I'll get this one first. Then I got Jisung for that one. And then for the other album card, I got Changbin. So I feel like there are 2 members that I kind of have been pulling a lot. And I also just noticed, I feel like this card is like slightly, it feels slightly thicker than the other card, which is interesting. Right, now I'm going to go into the A version. Right, so there is the cover of the A version and the back. The back of the A, B, and C versions are all the same. And then the inside is red. I do wish they would have either put something up there or just not had that part fold out. I think this photo book might just be all this one concept, and then just the limited version has all the concepts, and it like is the CD for this version. So I do think all of the different versions have different CDs. And then I did get a different pre-order book for this one. Honestly, don't really see the point of these when they could have just put the pictures in the album. Okay, and I think this one only has one folded poster. And it looks like it's the same concept, but just a different picture. And there's just no way I'm going to be able to show that full thing properly. And then this version should have the Target exclusive card in it. Oh wait, so these do come in every version. And then there's just the same stickers. I'm gonna end up with so many of these that I might actually use some of them. And then I got Chan for this thing. Honestly, wasn't really thinking about collecting these, but if I could get him and Felix for it, it would be nice, but it's not something I'm worried about. And then it looks like I got 2 of the finger cards again, which I did at least pull 3 different ones so far. So at least I did end up with 2 different members. I'll look at this one first. So I actually got Chan for something. I was worried I wasn't going to pull him or Felix at all for any of the cards because I really don't pull either of them that much. So I'm glad I at least have one of them. And I feel like the hand cards are like these cards are like slightly more glossy, but I don't know if I'm just like imagining that. Okay, and then for the other one, so I went for that. I've only ever pulled him once, so I'm glad that now I've actually pulled him 2 times. Right, and then there's the back of the Target card. I haven't seen what any of the Target cards look like yet, but I do really like the backs of these. Right, and then I got Chongfeng for that, so he's already the member that I've pulled the most, which I actually really like this card. I don't know if I'm going to collect or try and get all of the members for the Target cards, but I might see what they look like and then maybe think about getting all of them. Right, now I'm going to go into the B version, which I do have 2 of this version, and it does look like I got the same creator book that I got in the limited version. Right, so the inside of this one is yellow. See, I'm still not sure how I feel about the title track. I feel like it's gonna take a few times to grow on me. But I think Super Bowl is probably one of my favorites. And I actually really like Top Line a lot more than I was expecting to. And then Collision and FNF are probably also two of my favorites. But I feel like overall I really like the album a lot. I do really like that my two biases were paired up together for this version. I honestly feel like this one might be my favorite. And also, I think I like the cover of this one probably the most out of the three normal versions. There's a CD for the B version. And then I have the folded group poster again. There's just no way I'm going to be able to show that whole thing. Okay, so I have pulled one of the cards with this bag, but I haven't pulled any of the ones with that bag so far. This stuff is all the same. I got Chongwood for that. So I have 3 different members for these so far. I think I'm gonna look at this one first just because I already have one from this card. Okay, so I actually got Felix, and I actually really love this outfit on him too. So I've pulled both my biases, so honestly, no matter what, I'm just happy with that just because I don't pull them a lot. His hair is blue right now, and I do wish he would have dyed it blue and had blue for the photo cards for this album, but I do really like that card. Right, and then I'm gonna do, I think, this one first. So I got Sungmin again, which it's actually nice that I finally started pulling him, considering how long it took me to pull him for the first time. Right, and then for the Target card, I got Lino for that. When I first started, when I got my first few albums, I pulled him in like every single album, and then I like slowly stopped pulling him as much. Okay, so then the other cards this album, I am just gonna pull out the stuff from the other B version I got. So it's just the same pre-order booklet. Honestly, the only reason why I picked the B version to get 2 copies of is just because I like the cover of it the most. So I got Felix for that. So I am probably gonna at least store Felix and Chan for this in my binder, just because I do have both of them for that. I'm only gonna pull the cards. I did get the same card back, so I feel like it's gonna, it actually wasn't the same cards. And so I pulled Felix and Chan both for this version. And I think I did actually see a picture of this card earlier. And then that one I got Hyunjin. I actually don't think I've seen any of his cards yet. I've almost pulled all the members for at least one photo card. So I'm just missing Ian right now. Right, and then for the Target card, I ended up pulling it, so now I pulled all the members. I feel like you usually don't pull like this much variety with them. Right, now I'm gonna go into the last one, which is the C version. And there is the cover of the C version. And inside of this one is blue. is the CD for this version. And then I got the blue creator booklet for this one again, but I did get that one in the limited version, so I am just missing the red one. But I do have 4 other albums on the way, so hopefully we'll pull it in one of those. But either way, honestly, really don't. I'm not worried if I don't get it. Is the blue poster. Again, there's just no way you can show that properly. So then I got 100 for this one, so I've pulled half of the members now, which I wasn't really planning on collecting everybody for these, but if I could end up getting all the other members, that would be nice. And then all the backs of these cards are the same as the last two, so I'm kind of worried they're going to end up being the same as one of the other 2 albums. Yeah, so oh wait, it was only one of them that was a duplicate out of those 2. And I got Iron for that one, so that's the only duplicate I've pulled so far. I don't think I've pulled this one yet. Yeah, I didn't pull that one, so I literally, out of all of the albums, only had 1 duplicate, which is nice. Right, and then I'm gonna pull everything back together real quick for an ending shot. Right, so those were all of my photo card pulls. I'm honestly shocked that I only had 1 duplicate, which I'm guessing I'm probably gonna have more in the last 4 albums I get, just because there's really not that many cards, and I feel like I'm definitely not gonna get as lucky as I did. But I feel like that went a lot better than I was expecting, because I honestly thought I was just gonna end up with like a bunch of duplicates, so I am really happy. But the one thing I did notice while I was looking at some of the cards is because of the way they were in the album, some of them are like really badly indented. There's some that like you really can't see at all. I think like this one's pretty bad. Some of them don't have indents at all. Like this one I think is mostly fine. I think because they are so glossy that it's definitely going to be a problem. I feel like a lot of times it's not as noticeable when it's in a sleeve, so it's not that big of a deal. I am planning on keeping all my pulls and then just getting rid of the duplicates, so it's not too bad. Right, but that was everything for this unboxing. I do also have a full set of the digipacks on the way, which I don't know when those are going to end up shipping. I'm going to guess it's sometime next week. So I think I'm going to film a separate unboxing for that, but I might also just film me opening all my extra albums, because I also do have my Dreamcatcher albums coming with those. So I might film it and post those when just like going through the album pulls, but I'm not sure yet. But either way, I should at least have one more 5-star unboxing with the digipacks, and I'm hoping I get a decent variety with those, because I am planning on definitely collecting all 8 members for the digipacks, since I am going to have all 8 of them. Right, but that is everything for this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.